So the way that I align companies that partner well with our business model is I am a serial entrepreneur at heart. And so when a customer asks me for something, so they're looking for a solution or service or something that I don't provide as part of my key business, that's an indication that maybe I should find a partner to help with that. We want to be as helpful to the organizations that we work with as possible. And we can typically identify someone who's going to be a better fit for them than they can on their own. So we know what's going to be complementary. We may understand the needs that they have. So I really use indications from my customers of what's that next problem that we could solve that would feel like it would align to what we're doing with them anyway. The criteria I use when identifying a potential partner is sort of the way that I shop. So I'm ultimately, at the end of the day, a shopper. I like to find things for myself and I like to find things for my company. And so when I'm going to a conference, when I'm out at networking events, when I'm referred to someone, I'm constantly thinking, how could this person fit within the realm of what we're doing? And do they feel like they're a good rapport for me? So they have to make it past me first. So do I enjoy the first meeting with them? Are they responsive when we follow up? Are they willing to take a meeting? Do they show up on time? All the things that I want to make sure they're going to do if I bring them into a customer relationship. So I'm constantly shopping. I'm constantly looking for that next partnership, that next person, that next thing that I could eventually bring value to another organization. But that time frame takes 60 to 90 days because I need to spend some time with them first. An example of a successful partnership is the fact that Liger is now part of the Tarkenton umbrella. Liger started off primarily as a marketing firm. We knew we needed to take over the technology stack of the organizations that we worked with, because when you're doing marketing nowadays, it has to go out across the technology flow. And we partnered with lots of companies, and some of them worked and some of them didn't in certain situations. But when we found the partnership with Tarkenton, it just fit like a glove. So we thought about the world similarly. We had different channels that we approached. So we were primarily looking at marketing, Tarkenton primarily focused on technology, and it just worked. It's like that person that you meet the first time and you kind of end up hanging out with them over the years and doing things together. We knew that that was just a natural partnership that ended up becoming more than that. Now, there are other partners that we have that are just people who fit a really good niche within the organization, something that we don't do all the time, but we do need in order to deliver our services. And those people feel, act, and respond to our clients in the same way that we do. So the efforts that I found in coordinating marketing, sales, and operations is that for a really good partnership, all three of them have to work. If that organization that you're working with is really just looking for you to bring them business and they don't want to be implemented into your sales process, or they won't help you with some of your outbound marketing, it's a one-way relationship. So finding out what is it that we can do together so we can market both of our services in the same way. So doing some content together, sharing lists of clients that we're going after and maybe events that we're attending, thinking about how we then get them through the sales funnel. Like, does our close match to the close of the person that we're working with? Because we have to collect information in that process to make sure we can deliver. And then the thing that most companies only focus on is on the delivery side. So can this partner deliver this thing? Because we don't know how to do it. You got to think about that a little earlier, because you'll learn along the way when you're doing the marketing and the sales as to whether or not they're going to be a good delivery partner. Delivery partners are not just around making sure they deliver those services, it's also, do they understand how you get paid so that they're going to be paid similarly? The larger organizations you work with have longer lead cycles on when payments come in, and you may have to align that partner to an expectation that they're not going to get paid immediately, but they will be at the same time that you are from your customer. So you're asking a qualitative person how they measure KPIs. I learn that more and more the longer I go through my life, right? And I get KPIs, it's always up and to the right. That's a thing I say often is like, we got to move it up and to the right. And everybody's like, what? And I'm like, I don't know. We got to move stuff up and to the right. Like, that's how we're going to measure it. If the company feels like it's progressing in a healthy way with this partnership, if there's not a lot of problems, like we can't have problems with the partnership because we already are dealing with the clients and the partners and what we're trying to deliver. Because often we're being asked to do extraordinary things in short periods of time. So the partnership should be complementary and it should be a plus. So Fran likes to use what we call Georgia math, 1 + 1 = 3. So does that partnership 1 + 1 = 3?